Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wordle. If you caught my crossword video recently, a recent crossword video, I said I was going to catch up with all the puzzles I missed while I was busy the last few days. So I have a couple Wordles to do here. I didn't do the mini crosswords, I guess, so I don't have starting words. How about phage? That's always a fun, silly word. Not great today. A topic. It's just a P, huh? Spurn. The P is near the end. Could it end with UP? Shtup? That won't be in the crossword. U and Y are the only vowels, huh? Ending MP makes more sense for something like stump, maybe. Flump? It's not really a word. I mean, UMP looks like a very good ending, because what else could it be? Maybe ULP? It can't be a U. U has to be somewhere else. A word like mix-up, I guess, is a way we could end with UP, but we don't have an I. Blump. Dump. Up. Well, no, it can't be up. The U, I mean, I guess a word like bumpy is possible, isn't it? Or lumpy? Yeah. Uh-oh. Dumpy? That's a word too, I guess. Nothing else really is. Uh-oh, something else was. Jumpy. I mean, that's pretty tough. Once I got spurned, they're just like, I don't know. I guess I was not supposed to guess something ending with umpy because there were too many ways it could have been wrong that I couldn't narrow down. I was supposed to guess something else, but like, what else was even possible at that point? Well, okay, good news. I broke my streak by not playing, but I also would have failed even if I had tried to do it. Let's start with jumpy, I guess. Great. The one word, of course, I know it can't possibly be, but that's all right. How about groin? Brain? That is a word, as in like membrane. Close. Brand? Any more? Keep playing the Wordle archive, yeah. I mean, I don't usually do videos for the weekends, and I did the Sunday before I thought about the idea of doing this catch-up video. But since this is just a Wordle and Connections video, we'll do the Saturday as well. It's not like these take very long. And I do them like off camera, usually. I don't not do them at all. Chalk. Found the L. Style? Sure, it seems like a fine guess. It's wrong, but that's all right. Like a bugle, but we can't have a U. Ladle, there's no A. Sidle, that's getting closer, but there's no S. I suppose it could be bell, as in the bell of the ball. This reuses the E and the L, but it's both in places where we haven't used them before, so it's possible there could be a second L or a second E. This is not completely wasted. Yeah, there is a second E. So how about exile then? Yeah, okay. So that's, I believe, oops. Yeah, all the Wordles. Mondays I'll do in the regular crossword video. But the Connections archive, I got a bunch of these to do. 4 connections might take me longer than a crossword. Drab is barred backwards, I'm immediately noticing. Is that important? I don't think so. Camo and khaki are kind of pants styles or patterns. Fatigue. These are all military use cloth patterns or something like that. Drab, I guess, is probably another. I'm not aware of this exactly, but you blow something, you waste it, you lose it, you exhaust it. It's not quite right. Yeah, I'll just hit submit. What's the worst that could happen? Military clothing descriptions. A duct and a hose are conduits for fluid? Exhaust kind of is. I also see like parts of a wheel. Right? Like these are the 4 parts of a bicycle wheel. A wheel in general, sure. Duct, pipe, hose, and exhaust. Yeah, these are the fluid conduits. Lose, miss, waste, and blow are all to fail to take advantage of an opportunity. I got the wording exactly right. Fail to take advantage of. I didn't say as, but sure, okay. Pretty good. Next up, Friday. I see some apps here, Uber and Google. Yahoo. There's birds like swan and dodo. Goose. Zoom is also like a tech company. Oh, these are homophones of dreadful. Vile and awful and foul. Mean, I guess? Someone who's a jerk? Yep. Homophones are synonyms. What a like a two layers of separation, kind of. Folk. I don't know what that's about. Photoshop's another program. These are brands which have come to describe an action, whether related to the brand or not. I guess Zoom. People say Zoom when they're using Google Meet or FaceTime sometimes, I bet. I don't. Yeah, this seems pretty good. So there's 3 birds here, but there isn't really a 4th bird as far as I can tell. There's a lovebird. Oh, I guess. Is it possible that people say like swan bird, dodo bird? Because like people do say dodo bird, right? Even though dodo is a bird. And lovebird is a thing people say. I'm not aware of swanbird and goosebird. Goofbird. None of these are birds, right? There's goofball. I don't know. Hit submit, see what happens. Not even close. Okay. Oh, a Yahoo and a goof are both like goobers, right? They're silly people. These are all, you can say song after all of these. Yes. Okay, back to the archive. I have Saturday and Sunday still to catch up on. Minute and day, I see, are like lengths of time. Period and age are kind of larger, more subjective lengths of time. Uniform, kilo, and Victor are in the NATO alphabet. So is Echo. That's my first inclination. Yeah, let's just submit that. Purple, huh? Okay. Age and period, I mean... Elaborate or elaborate, I wonder. Elaborate and minute. These are both kinds of details. Particular? Thorough? Sure. Detailed. A period, an age, a time, a day. Yeah, that is right, because these are like to be a fallback of a kind, right? To second someone, to be their champion, to assist someone in a duel. Okay, to endorse. And these are eras. Yeah, okay. There's one more in the archive, Sunday. Well, I thought doing a bunch of Wordles and a bunch of connections would take longer than a crossword, but... I mean, yeah, like, takes longer than a Monday crossword, but not longer than like a Thursday or a Friday. Sometimes I spend forever stuck on the connections. I see lots of Z words, but that's obviously not the group. Cab and bubbly, these both describe wines, right? Cabernet and like champagne, maybe? Zinfandel? Chardonnay? I don't like bubbly in that group, though. I wonder if mag is something. But I'm reasonably sure these are 3 of the 4 wines. I think bubbly is fine. These aren't all just shortenings of... They're slang for kinds of wine. Yeah, nicknames. A zine and a rag, these are like, you know, dismissive terms for a magazine. A glossy. A mag. Sure, I'll just submit that. That seems pretty good. Slang for printed matter. Expiration date. Burn. Notice, kind of. Name and number. Like serial number and name. A knock, a zing, a burn, and a slight are all insults. I'm not sure what this is about. These look like zip code, your name, your number. Expiration doesn't fit. But nothing else in this group fits, so I guess I'll just submit. Yeah, so how does expiration fit into this group? Credit card. Boy, I feel like it's been forever since anyone asked for my zip code with my credit card. No, I guess that just does. That happens as part of billing, I guess. Okay. Well, that's me all caught up. And then some on the stuff I normally would have put out in crossword videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.